millions of dollars in prize money up for grabs. In a unique tournament format with secret bets.
So you gotta go for it.
And forced eliminations.
I'm sorry, you've been eliminated.
Through 30 hands, the Ultimate Blackjack Tour
100.
100,000.
All right.
is back.
Blackjack!
Get ready for more of the high-octane, edge-of-your-seat Elimination Blackjack that revolutionized the world's favorite game.
Yeah! Big card! Yeah! Yeah!
And it's bigger than ever. This season, the Ultimate Blackjack Tour opened its doors to everyone, with tournaments held at casinos like the Palms, Venetian, and Verona. Thousands competed for their shot to make it here, to a final UBT table. Rounding up the most talented.
Yeah!
See that? Dave, how do you like it?
Feared.
Oh, I don't want to look.
And sensational players to battle it out. Under the lights.
Gamble! 21! First sale! 41!
For big money. A coveted gold medallion. And blackjack immortality.
It's good to be Adrian.
This week, the UBT heads to Las Vegas for the Club UBT Celebrity Invitational at the glamorous Venetian Resort Casino. 7 of the most celebrated faces in professional cards will square off for a chance at a highly coveted UBT championship. Welcome to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour.
Welcome to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour. My name is Matty Moralejo. This, of course, our blackjack expert, Max Rubin. And we have got a great show for you guys. It is the Club UBT Celebrity Invitational at the Venetian. This is going to be great, guys. You have got some of the best card players in the world. And Max, some of the most colorful personalities, if you will, are here as well.
Well, Matty, this has to be the most colorful table in the history of televised gambling. We're starting off with Renee Angelil, a well-known poker and blackjack player who happens to be the husband of Celine Dion. We have 4 loud and proud poker pros, well-known throughout the world. We've got 2 very noisy UBT champions, and they all know how to talk the trash while they are walking with the cash. So you folks at home, just stay tuned. Don't change that dial. Sit back and enjoy this show, because this is going to be off the hook.
Off the hook, yes indeed. Also, maybe off the chain, but for one of these players, they're going to be picking up the chain. The coveted gold UBT Medallion. That is what they're looking for here. Right now, though, let's send it down to meet our players here at the Club UBT Celebrity Invitational at the Venetian.
In seat 1, Annie Duke.
Sitting in that first position, this poker genius has the toughest spot to start off in. But if she can make it past that first forced elimination, there's hardly anyone at this table that's going to stop her.
In seat 2, Hollywood Dave.
With 2 medallions to his name, Hollywood Dave isn't shy about his greatness. He's got his name staked in this territory, and the smart money says he'll do anything to protect him.
In seat 3, Kenny Einiger.
2 first and 2 seconds in his first 4 UBT tables. This is the 5th final table for the loudmouth fellow dressed in yellow. At this table packed with shining stars, Kenny could shine bright enough to pull out a win.
In seat 4, Freddy Deeb.
It's not the size of the Deeb in the fight, but the size of the fight in the Deeb. This feisty poker champ just won his first World Series bracelet, and he's here to grab himself a matching UBT gold medallion.
In seat 5, Phil Hellmuth.
Fresh off his record-tying 11th World Series bracelet, Phil's on a roll that may be unstoppable. Just like poker, he'll play patiently until the perfect moment when he'll strike for the dramatic win.
In seat 6, Robert Williamson III.
Just a good old boy having some fun. Robert's the reigning champion of the UBT Poker versus Blackjack Superstar Showdown. If anybody's hotter than Phil right now, it's this Texas Titan.
And in seat 7, Renee Angelil.
Husband and manager to Celine Dion, this longtime blackjack pro knows more than most about making money. This is his first final table on the UBT, and near or far, wherever you are, you might just see Renee make history today.
Well, there they are, 7 players all at our Celebrity Invitational final table. Only one will walk away a UBT champ. Let's get this show on the road. Michelle, let's do this. Fire up the shoe. Let's deal out some action.
And here we go. The dealer pushes the button over to Annie Duke. All our players start over with $100,000. $1,000 bet for Annie.
Already conferring with Hollywood Dave, who is her blackjack mentor, Maddie.
That's right. And I believe And he teaches Dave a little poker as well. They kind of flip-flop the trades.
That's right. They're exchanging information between each other, and both of them getting real good at the other's game.
Well, as our players place their bets right now, let's send it over to Shandy, who can explain to us how we play elimination blackjack right here on the UBT.
Everybody knows the basics of blackjack, but on the UBT we play elimination blackjack, which is a unique tournament format that pits the players against each other and not just the house. At the final table of the UBT, everyone starts out with $100,000 in chips, which is also the maximum bet. The minimum bet is $1,000. The action starts on the button, which rotates clockwise every hand. Once our timer lights up, players have only 10 seconds left to act. There are 3 forced eliminations on hand 8, hand 16, and hand 25, where the player with the least amount of chips will be eliminated. Each player has 1 secret bet, which can be used at any time. We play a total of 30 hands, and the person with the most chips at the end of hand 30 will be our champion. Remember, if you want to learn more about basic blackjack strategy, get tips from the pros, or find out more about elimination blackjack, log on to our official website, clububt.com, for all this and more.
All right, catching up with the action here on hand number 1. Renee with a 7. Dealer shows a 9. And in the hole, we can all see at home the 8 gives the dealer a made 17.
Dave obviously going to hit that soft 16. And he'll be pleased to see he's got a winner.
It's a monster. Thank you.
Kenny Einiger, who's wearing his traditional bright yellow colors.
And Kenny's sitting next to Freddy Deeb, who is on a roll right now, Matty. In the $50,000 buy-in horse event at the World Series, he won it all, picked up a couple $1 million.
Well, he's going to pick up $4,000 here. He hits into a 20. Moves over to Phil. He surrenders, so he's going to lose half his bet. He'll lose $500.
By the sword, die by a sword. I'm going to have to follow that.
Another surrender by Robert Williamson, the 3rd.
He's pretty famous for standing and surrendering a lot on the UBT.
I have a 3 or a 4, please.
3 or 4.
And here's the soft-spoken Renee.
That's pretty good.
Doesn't mind the 9, has a $3,000 bet.
Very good.
Likes that, stays on the 20.
Take my money.
Seat 7.
And we've got 4 winners.
Crack boom with the 10-piece.
And there's the
That
dealer,
was
17.
Magic,
Freddie
that was
Deeb is going to
magic.
jump up into the lead with $104,000. Well, there you have it. 1 hand in the books. We've got 29 more exciting hands to go. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back.
What time is it? What time is it, Hellmuth?
One man's dream.
Your seatbelts. The engines are getting high and hot.
Anybody have any earphones?
Is everyone else's nightmare.
Can't stop it.
Whoa!
Can the luck continue for this 2-time UBT medallion holder?
You scorned me.
You lost your mind.
Wow.
Remember, you at home can log on to our official website, www.clububt.com, for a free chance to win your seat at the UBT final table. Welcome back to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour.
Despite its authentic Italian charm, the luxurious Venetian Resort Casino in Las Vegas is a sizzling hot spot for late-night partying and extravagant entertainment, or relaxing with a ride on the gondola. The Venetian is also home to awe-inspiring shows including the Blue Man Group and, of course, Phantom, the Las Vegas Spectacular. Gaming at its 130 tables, 1,700 slot machines, or in the world-famous Venetian poker room in its magnificent 120,000 square foot casino. And if that's not enough, the Venetian is also home to celeb hotspot Tao Las Vegas, where guests mingle with the likes of Madonna, Jay-Z, and LeBron James, all while sipping Tao's signature drink, the Taotini. With its luxurious rooms, world-class dining, and paramount entertainment, it's no wonder the Venetian has been rated one of the grandest hotels in the world. I'm Shandy Fennessy with the UBT. Benvenuto a la Venetian.
We're going to warm up slowly.
During the break, the action heated up. In 6th place by hand 5, Kenny Einiger bet $17,000.
Hey, you think you can gamble? Hell, 18,000. Go ahead.
From 4th place, Freddy Deeb outpaced him with $18,000.
I'll gamble with you, Ken.
Come on now.
Dealt a 12 and a 5, respectively. Kenny hit to a 20.
Yes, we have a shot. We're alive.
While Freddy hit 18.
Oh, baby.
And when Michelle made 17,
That's what we need.
both players leaped up the leaderboard.
You're back in business, man.
I'm back.
22,000.
Robert, what are you losing your mind down there?
After losing $22,000 in hand 6,
I'm so sick.
Robert Williamson III moved all in with his last $63,000 in hand 7.
No choice.
In second to last, Phil Hellmuth bet $17,000 so he wouldn't be left behind. But he busted his 13.
Monkey.
When Michelle busted, Robert doubled up his 15 and matched Freddy Deeb for the chip lead. And Phil Hellmuth dropped down to $82,000, $44,000 behind the chip leaders.
Have you ever seen Phil this quiet ever?
Welcome back to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour. Now, you just saw what you missed during the break here at our club UBT Celebrity Invitational at the Venetian. We're heading over to the table for hand number 8. It's our first forced elimination hand, which means no matter what, someone is going home. Michelle, fire up that shoe and deal out some action.
Yeah, we're only playing for marbles.
It's a friendly game. We're
Well,
friends.
here we go, our
You
first
just can't
forced
find these
elimination
kind of
hand. Andy Duke currently in second place.
Love it.
I'm wearing yellow.
Puts out
because
$51,000.
$51,000. She's bet enough
Only for
now
me,
to
brother.
cover
Only
Phil
for me.
Hellmuth.
For you,
Even if Phil bets
gonna
it all
be
and
lights
wins,
out.
she's still going to have the lead on him. And if he loses, of course, he will be eliminated.
A lot of damn money.
55,000.
Dave essentially makes the same bet, making sure he covers Phil. Kenny doesn't even think about it. He says, I'm matching Dave because I've got a $500 lead on him.
Blackjack, pal.
Moves over to Freddy Deeb.
At its best. At its
Might as well
best.
go with the flow.
Go with the flow,
Currently
Deeb.
tied for the chip lead.
Flow it out.
55.
55,000.
Go with the flow.
They're playing some easy blackjack here, Maddie. Everybody's just matching what Hollywood Dave did because they know it's only 1 out of 8 times is Hollywood Dave going to win that hand, and they lose, and they've got the lead on Hollywood right now.
Well, all eyes on Phil, and he's going all in. He's in last place. He throws it all out there, $82,000.
You got the low on 5 people. How can you even have a decision?
Because I'm a sick gambler and win in Rome. Do as the Romans, $55,000.
He throws out $55,000.
Man, it's not every day you see 4 $55,000 bets on a blackjack table.
Now moves over to Renee. He's in 5th place
All right.
with a $58,000 bet.
That's a little stronger, hoping to win this hand.
Man.
It's like they all wanted to take the high away.
There's a 13 for Annie.
Oh, the
Maddie,
best hand
nobody
the
is
best
safe
starting
right
hand in blackjack.
They all bet enough to cover themselves after they reacted today, but they've also all bet enough to lose.
Renee, you got the best
And
of
get
it.
eliminated.
I said Renee,
And
you got
Renee
the best
picks
of
up
it.
a
I see
20.
it.
Dealer showing an ace. Ooh. Phil does not want to see a blackjack right here.
I want a dealer blackjack so badly. I asked you for a blackjack in advance. I asked her for a blackjack in advance.
How about
All you donkeys betting too much over there.
How many
Annie,
seconds does they have
come
to
on,
return?
Taste rude.
Jeez.
No insurance, thank you.
No insurance for Annie. Moves over to Dave.
What are you wasting time, man?
Insuring
Oh,
for
he throws out a $1,000 insurance bet.
Insurance?
Wants to cover that.
1,000.
Oh, why do you
And
have
Kenny's
to
just going to
straight up
match. Whatever
correlate-
Dave does, he's going to match him here,
I'll
Maddie.
still have the lead on you guys if she has it, you know.
No insurance.
Don't worry about you.
No insurance?
Phil can't make a decision here. He has no chips left.
Can I get a marker? I need to get some insurance. But they tell me, wait a minute, is it true I can't insure because I don't have any money left? Right here?
Yes, that's right, Phil.
Then I can't get insurance.
Yeah, no insurance.
No insurance? No insurance.
You know, just snap the thing. Do the magic thing and just snap it. And
Only 2 people with insurance, Hollywood Dave and Kenny. Is it going to pay off?
I hope she doesn't have it.
Oh, no. In the hole, she's got a 2.
Now the game's on.
It's more exciting now.
Game's on.
Definitely
exciting
more
now.
exciting here, Freddie.
Staying.
Ooh, it's the stay time.
It's the state time.
She stays on
I'm
13.
the
She
only
could have
one that
gone
can
either
actually
way
take a
there.
chance to make a hand out of all these.
She's
guys.
looking down the board. Lots of bad hands there. One of them busts, she's safe.
Buddy, hate to be in your position right now, Hollywood. I would just hate to be in your position. You know why? No matter what you do, I'm going to do.
Well, there you go. Kenny says it. He's going to do whatever Hollywood Dave does.
Then there's a multiple.
He's in horrible position right now.
You know what?
Is he ever?
Here's the. I shredded the numbers, and that's the answer.
Staying.
That's the answer.
Hollywood Dave stays, moves over to Kenny. He said he would do the same
I'm
thing.
going to surrender.
That's a good
Oh,
Heidegger just opens up doorways and pathways and things.
Phil, did you just see what happened?
Did you just see the magical thing? Phil, you can do some different things now.
Now, look at you,
I'd help
Phil.
you to make the correct decision, but if I interrupted you to make the correct decision, Freddie would get mad and call the correct decision
You
police.
realize the implications of that,
There's
don't
some
you?
implications.
Wow.
Things have been
Wow
implied.
is right.
There have been some things that have been implied.
You know, Kenny knows, though, that
Okay,
dealer with an ace-up is going to make a hand 83% of the time, and if that happens, he could swing most of this table and be in a great position at the end of this
You
hand.
lost your mind.
Huh?
Not only did he score, but here's Phil's door now.
I'm gonna stay with this.
She's right, opens the door. Phil wins this hand. He's not getting eliminated, and somebody else
Well,
will
you're
be,
gonna take
Manny.
at least one head.
I'm gonna gamble.
Well, moves over to Freddie.
Gamble again.
He hits into a 10.
That's an awesome hand.
This is 17 for the chip leader. Now
7, 8, or
Freddie's
9.
safe.
Give me a safe button.
Phil waves off. Hollywood Dave is right now. Hollywood Dave is safe.
Celebrating with Annie.
Stay.
And Robert's got to wave off. That makes him safe.
I gotta stay.
And we can pretty much expect Renee to wave.
There it
now
is. Safe. It comes down to this. Kenny and Phil, one of these two players will be eliminated.
The dealer makes a hand. Phil is gone. Dealer bust. Kenny's gone.
Make it a 10.
That's simple, Manny.
Just make it a 10 one time. I like. I just want to
Okay,
sweat
10
it.
to 10.
Robert's looking for a 10, and there's the 10. Dealer sitting on 13.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on now, low, low, low.
That is pretty low.
We got 9 out of 13.
Dealer's got a 14.
8 or higher.
Kenny needs a 7 or lower.
Come on now. Be low, be low, be low.
8 or higher.
8 or higher. Phil stays. There's a 9.
Phil Hellmuth lives to play another day. Kenny Heidegger has surrendered himself out of this game.
Well, dare I say, the time has run out, Max. What time is it?
It's time for Kenny to get a different color shirt. Man, I didn't like that surrender one little bit. And now Phil Hellmuth is right back in the middle of it, Manny.
Well, he had a lot of fans here, but I'm sorry to say Heidegger time is no longer with us. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back,
I'm gonna swing it, dude. I'm gonna swing you around.
it's our second forced elimination hand.
Whoa.
And everyone's got a secret.
Get in there.
Only one can be our UBT champion.
It's tough love here at the UBT celebrity table.
Think you can beat the pros? Log on now to our official website, clububt.com, and compete with the likes of Annie Duke, Hollywood Dave, and Phil Hellmuth for your shot at big prizes, big money, and maybe a seat at a UBT final table. Welcome back to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour.
I'm Freddy Deeb from Las Vegas, Nevada, originally from Beirut, Lebanon. I'm a professional poker player.
You're a vet.
I mean, when you do it right and the money is rolling in, it's great. It's something that I never dreamed in my life to even be or do when I came to this country.
This Mr. Deeb, World Series. Nice bracelet there.
It's perfect for my arm. I love it. I tried to get a job. I couldn't get a job because I was here on a student visa. So I started playing poker, and I'm still looking for a job.
During the break,
You're a small-time player, see? You're in the wrong group here.
by hand 12, two-time UBT champion Hollywood Dave was feeling intimidated.
I don't know how to bet small.
So he turned it up a notch, betting $13,000.
This is a big hand, Philly.
Dealt a pair of twos to the dealer two. He quickly split and doubled for less to be in for $31,000. When Michelle busted, the bad boy of Blackjack shot past the poker pros into the lead. In second to last place by hand 13,
22.
Renee Angelil bet big for the lead. Dealt an 11 to the dealer queen. He decided to hit. It was a wise decision as he hit to 15, 16, and then 21.
Yes.
And when Michelle made 20, everyone else lost, giving Renee the outright lead.
62.
Oh, come on with the monster bets.
In hand 14, last place player Annie Duke bet big on the button.
I'm 30,000 behind everybody, donkey face. Oh. Wow.
Only Freddy Deeb had the guts to go with her.
Whoa. What is going on?
I like your style, Freddy.
Thank you.
What's it gonna be?
Just put the pressure on him, that's all.
Go down.
With a 17 for Freddy and a 14 for Annie, the future looked bleak. But Michelle busted, and Annie jumped up to third place, while Freddy increased his chip lead to 40,000, going into the forced elimination hand.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour. Now, you guys just saw what happened during the break here at our club UBT Celebrity Invitational at the Venetian. Phil is in last place, but he's not so far behind.
Well, Phil's in last place. He's quite a bit behind, but he's got that secret bet. We can look for him to use it. Freddie's betting first, which puts him in a tough spot, but we know Freddie's style. Probably not going to use a secret bet.
One player will be eliminated right now. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Michelle, fire up that shoe. Let's deal out some action.
And the button is on our chip leader, Freddy Deeb. Throws out a $28,000 bet.
Don't
fire it out a little bit more in case
You're out
Phil
of line one more time. You've been out of line.
makes that $100,000 bet.
Got 3 bets to make.
I know, but I say you've been out of line all day long.
Yeah, I was born out of line. What game are we playing, Freddie?
Blackjack. Gamble, Phil.
These guys are like best friends. You know that, don't you?
You can tell.
Whoa, secret.
Here's our first secret bet. Phil Hellmuth, he's going to go in the booth, and this gives him the opportunity to make a bet that no one else can see. Very important here in elimination blackjack.
This is unbelievable. Freddie did not cover a $100,000 bet from me, so I probably shouldn't have used my secret bet. But I have Robert and Annie behind me, and they're probably going to bet half their chips, so I'm just going to bet $100K.
Throws out a max bet, $100,000.
A good time to use that bet, and he could have had a different bet, but you know what? When in doubt, you put it out. So not a bad play right there.
Sure. And he talked about it. He said, you know, I didn't have to use this, but this is an elimination hand.
And he was right. He did cover Freddie.
Oh, pansy.
Robert going with one early in the game, too.
Robert's currently in 5th place, second to last, so he's going to use his secret bet.
Let's see what his thinking is in that room.
Secret bet from my cold, dead hands.
$88,000.
Once again, seeing those aggressive bets, Matty. He's bet enough now to cover Freddie in case he and Freddie both win. He will move ahead of Freddie. He has no idea what Phil did, though.
So moves over to Renee. Renee's in 3rd place, but like you just talked about, Freddie's is the only bet that anyone can see. So what will Renee do? He throws out the secret bet.
No conviction.
Well, that is a lot of secret bets this early in the game, Matty.
How would you like that? How would you like that, baby?
Well, Renee goes in with $188,500.
I'm the boss here. I'm the chip leader. I'm the boss. I'm the best player.
And humble.
Renee throws out $69,000.
Well, puts Annie and Dave both in a tough spot because there's 3 bettors right in front of them. They don't know what they did.
You know what?
No whispering. No whispering. I'm betting 80,000.
You've been loudmouth all day long, and now you're finally.
Annie throws out a bet, $80,000.
80,000?
And you know, she's only reacting to Freddie because that's the only bet she can see, and she's got him covered if she wins.
$75,000.
Currently in 2nd place, Hollywood Dave, $75,000.
Makes a good bet there because he's got Annie covered on what we call the high-low, Matty, and that means if they both win, he's got her, and if they both lose, he's got her.
Good bet by Hollywood Dave.
And I choke on a 14 with a dealer 7-up. Is that what's happening here? I don't want to choke. Give me a shot.
20 for Annie Duke.
Nice hand. There's his 14. He predicted it.
There's his 14. Freddie Deeb with a 20. Phil picks up a 19.
Some good hands here.
Robert 7 and Renee picks up an 11. There's the frustration of Hollywood Dave's. Dealer showing a 9 in the hole at 10. She's got a made hand of 19.
And Dave is smelling defeat.
Phil Hellmuth,
If you didn't
secret
have
bet.
the 14,
He stays
I
on
was
his
gonna split
19.
my 20.
Yeah.
I might have split the 20 if you didn't have 14. Believe me.
Robert with another secret bet out there. Throws out a hit. He's on 15.
Seriously. Yeah, that's how good I am.
Don't be surprised if he
anywhere
stands. We see him stand a lot. And, you know, he may be sensing he needs to win this hand. Hoping for a dealer bust.
You know it's sick.
And he stays. Freddie and Phil safe. And you're right, Robert. He's on a 15. Dealer showing a 9. He stays.
Secret action.
We're going to see a secret action here, Matty. It means Renee's going to go in the booth. He's going to decide to stand. He can surrender. He can double. Whatever he does, he's going to get 1 card face down. So no matter what happens, Annie and Dave will not know what he got for his next card.
The only way you guys get me out of here is with this crap.
14 isn't the best hand for you, Hollywood Dave.
I think you're done, Dave. You're finished. It looks like it.
And Renee is going to double down for $1,000.
Really interesting because now Annie and Dave will not know not only what he has for a total in his hand, they don't know how much he bet.
not likely Annie's going to do anything here.
Yeah, this is like,
well, with that double down by Renee, he's
because,
safe.
this is
Annie
the
stays
only
on
way
20.
you guys
She's
eliminate me, man.
safe.
I'm so sick. I'm like second in chips. You all get the magical hands, right?
Comes down to Dave and
I gotta
Robert.
put you on a bet right now, Robert. If you bet at least 25,000, surrendering's the best play right now. I need to know if you bet at least 25,000. I mean, that's key. That's clutch. I hit and I bust. I think I'm a guaranteed loser. The other way, I got 2 shots. And I think you bet more than 25. I think the monkey in your head told you like 35. That's what I think. So, I surrender.
He just surrendered and killed Robert Williamson, Matty.
Now, we at home, we know this because we can see the dealer's hole card. She has a made hand. It's a 19. Robert doesn't know this, but he is going to be eliminated. Now, moving over to Renee, this is huge for Renee. He's got a total of $70,000 on the table. Big bet here for Renee.
Right, and the players can see that, and they now know it's not just about the bet. It's going to come down to what card did Renee get.
That was a good bet to take
Well, there's Robert Williamson's secret bet of $88,000. We know that he's going to be eliminated because of the dealer's made hand. Phil's secret bet of $100,000.
Bank that one of those 2 guys has.
And Robert's still thinking he has a chance.
Give me like a 5-ball. Give me a good swing.
Renee has 70.
Yeah, he's looking for a 5.
Oh, I need a 5-ball. Corner pocket. It's
Here comes some bad news.
And we still got a card to see here, Matty.
Wow.
Well, we say goodbye to Robert Williamson III. A round of applause by the audience.
Yeah, no kidding.
Great for Annie Duke. Could be really good for Renee. Let's see what this double down card is.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. 21. That is going to push him into second place.
Oh, baby.
When we come back, it's Celebrity Night on the UBT.
100,000.
And the bigger the heads, the bigger the bets.
I'm the superhero with the $100,000 bet. Oh, man, look at that.
1 star will be eliminated.
If you like watching the UBT, then you'll definitely love playing Elimination Blackjack on our official website, clububt.com, where every month hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash and prizes are up for grabs. Welcome back to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour. During the break,
You gonna split? That's the worst bet in blackjack, splitting bankrolls. You think? It is. 1/3's a superior bet.
in hand 19, Phil Hellmuth defied self-proclaimed blackjack genius Hollywood Dave.
It's an awful bet. It's terrible, and I can't condone it.
The poker legend watched proudly as he nailed blackjack,
Oh, baby!
gaining $96,000 on the field.
How do we say game on?
I don't see value in waiting.
His pride threatened. Hollywood Dave tried to recover in hand
I
21.
think this bet right here will actually have a high on you. 100,000.
After the bad boy bet $100,000, he was dealt a pair of 2s to the dealer 5.
Let's split those bad boys up. Whoa.
He split his 2s, then hit to a 17, and a safe 20 to be in for $200,000.
Come on, no surprises.
He pleaded with the dealer, but Michelle made 20,
Oh, my God.
robbing the little punk of $100,000.
Quit blaming the dealer.
I'm due. I'm so due.
By hand 23, both Hollywood Dave and Annie Duke were smarting from Michelle's hot hand. They needed a comeback. Annie Duke led off with $90,000,
I'm the superhero with the $100,000 bet.
and Dave responded with $100,000 of his own. Annie was dealt a dismal 12 with a 15 for Dave, and before they could
Oh,
act,
just snap away, why don't you?
Michelle turned over blackjack, crushing Dave to just $1,500 and sinking Annie deep into troubled waters with $70,500.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour for hand 24, where Hollywood Dave is in with his last 1,000 and Annie Duke is all in with the remaining 70 grand.
How many aces?
Well, Annie starts off with a 3.
I'm not looking. I don't
Hollywood
even know
Dave,
what
we're
that is.
pretty sure he's going to be eliminated at some point with $1,000 left.
Right, he's got no prayer. Annie bet everything she has. She needs to win this hand.
No, I don't. I can't see it. Don't tell me.
Look at Dave.
I'm gonna
He
hit
doesn't want to
I'm
look
gonna
at
hit
it. He's going
I
to
don't
keep
care.
hitting till he
Whatever.
busts.
Give me a blackjack. I'll hit it out.
And he's got an 11. That's a good hand right there.
I'm not looking.
You still need to hit it anyway.
That's fine.
Freddie Deeb with a 16. Phil with a 20. And our chip leader, Renee, has a 19. Dealer showing our players an 8. And in the hole, a 3 gives the dealer a good hand, 11.
And look at Dave. He's going to bust no matter what. Freddie's got to hate that play because that means Freddie will have to bet first on this next elimination hand. Dave went out anyway.
There you go. He busted. It's official now. Hollywood Dave is eliminated. Annie Duke sitting on 20 with a $70,000 bet. She's got to like that. Everybody shakes our friend Dave's hand here and trots off into the deep, dark black hole. Back to the action here.
Hit, please.
Freddy Deeb hits a 16.
Nice hit.
Good hit.
Thank you.
They are not going to like seeing that 3 in the hole. At least Annie and Freddie aren't.
There it is. Now Annie Duke is all in with $70,000. She's got to win this hand. Dealer's got an 11. And the dealer pulls a 21, Max.
And Patty, not only does Annie get knocked out, she's not very happy. Neither is Freddy Deeb, because now he has to bet first and he's in last place. But believe it or not, he wanted Annie to win that hand.
Well, Annie Duke is eliminated. She joins her good friend Hollywood Dave in the back. And now it is time to move into our elimination hand number 25. And like you said, Max, Freddy Deeb is on the button. He throws out a secret bet right there.
Great time to use it. Sitting in the last position, having to bet first. He's a pretty clever guy. It's going to be interesting to see what he does in this booth.
He's got $180,000 to work with. And he works with none of it.
Well, that took some guts. The reason that's so risky, Matty, is if they put him on a small bet like that, all they have to do is bet a minimal amount, surrender, and he's gone. But, you know, I doubt that Phil and Renee are going to think he came out that low.
16 and 140.
Well, you know, just a reminder for everybody at home, you can only bet 0 on the secret bet. And it looks like it worked here because Phil just put out a max bet of $100,000.
And played right into Freddie's hand. And now Renee lets Phil go and takes the low on Freddie.
Look at this.
Wow,
Phil,
an ace, $100,000 ace here.
Phil would love to see a blackjack.
What a spot he's in.
Doesn't get it. Renee with a 10. Dealer showing everybody a 7 in the hole. She's got a 6. 13 for the dealer. Interesting. Freddie waves off on the 14. Phil, he's going to hit that. Hits into a 12.
Wow, Freddie. Let me see. If you went low here, that's a gutsy play.
You probably deserve to beat me anyway.
You're
if you
right.
went high, you would have doubled. I already know, so.
You're right.
I'm going to stand.
He stands on 12.
In that
Look at
case,
this.
Now Renee, she's got a 10. And he decides to double down.
That's a free double. He can put that money out. No risk. He's safe no matter what happens here.
Freddie's, he feels comfortable right now.
Oh, he's yucking it up, and Phil is sick.
Please have a picture card.
He knows he got played.
0.
Not even that much.
you bet 0.
Bet 0.
Well, we knew you went low.
Phil's going to be happy when he sees that 6 in the hole. He's not happy right now.
I bet big because of the $100,000.
Because of him, I know.
Phil.
Yeah, I know.
And of course, the opposite for Freddie here. He's loving life, but once he sees this hole card, he's going to be hating it. Now, there's the bet by Freddie. There's 0.
I like your chances, Freddie.
So do we, Phil.
No, we need the dealer
Except
to make
that
a
we
hand.
see the 6 in the hole, so's the audience.
And there it is, 13. Oh, no.
Uh-oh, he's right.
Change of emotions for both of our players.
The dealer busts. Phil advances. If the dealer makes a hand, Freddie stays with us
tell you what, though,
till
a
the
deuce
end.
makes it exciting.
4 makes it so easy.
And it's a 9, ladies and gentlemen. Freddy Deeb has been eliminated.
Masterful play, but sometimes, you know, it's in the cards, Matty. Great bet.
Thank you.
Phil knows he dodged a bullet right there.
5 more hands.
And there's Renee's double down, 19. That'll take him to $308,000. All right, this is it. With the elimination of Freddy Deeb, we are going to heads-up action. Our chip leader, Phil Hellmuth, versus Renee. Only $8,000 separates these two. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Phil Hellmuth.
Oh, God, that's freaky.
Or Renee Angelil. One of them will be our UBT Celebrity Champion.
To find out more about playing thousands of online poker and blackjack tournaments risk-free, log on now to clububt.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Club UBT Celebrity Invitational at the Venetian. This is what we've been waiting for. We started out with 7 players. We are now down to 2. Heads-up action, Phil versus Renee. Max, the question is, who's got the edge here?
Well, Matty, you know, Phil is no stranger to tournaments, and he's become a master at elimination blackjack. But Renee's been on the blackjack tourney circuit for over 20 years, and I've got a special affinity for bald guys with goatees, so I got to go with him.
You know what? I feel the same way, Max. But Phil, in his defense, he's been playing stellar up to now. Let's send it down to the table. Michelle, let's do this. Fire up that shoe. Let's deal out some action. Well, hand number 26. 5 hands left, and the real important thing here, Max, is no secret bets.
No secret bets, and what's really important here is that button is going to go back and forth, back and forth. Phil is going to be betting first on the last hand, and he knows it. So we're going to see jockeying for position. Every one of these hands is important, Matty.
Dealer showing a 5 in the hole. She has a jack to give her 15. Phil stands on 19. Renee only put up $5,000 here.
He took the low road, hoping that Phil would lose this hand. And, you know, just as good as betting a lot, you know, having Phil lose more is just the same.
He doubled down.
Well, Phil wins. We know that. And no matter what, Phil is going to maintain that lead.
And you're right, they both win. But Phil Hellmuth is still our chip leader with $330,000. Bud moves over to Renee with $318,000.
Has to come out bet enough to try to recapture that lead.
$13,000.
Throws out $13,000, but of course Phil can match that and more.
$17,000.
Comes out with $17,000, bets a few of those extra chips. Getting a little quiet on the table, Matty.
Phil has a 9. Renee with an 18. Dealer showing an 8, and in the hole, look at this 9. Gives the dealer a 17.
This is big for Renee. This is really big. He wins this hand. Phil loses. He'll swing him, moving to the lead.
Hitting.
Phil hits the 9. And look at this. Hits into a 19. Phil's going to keep the lead here.
That was a big hand for him.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the dealer 17. Win-win, but Phil maintains the lead with $347,000. Renee has $331,000. Button moves over to Phil. 28th hand here. $30,000 bet by Phil.
Big bet. Big bet.
Moves over to Renee. $1,000 bet for Renee.
He's taking that low again, just hoping Phil loses, which would put Renee in a great spot.
Well, Phil with a 15. Renee with an 18. Dealer showing a 10 and another 10 in the hole. That's going to give her a 20.
Actions on me. Surrender.
Surrendering.
Wow, Matty, that was quick and that was slick, because we can see that Renee's going to lose and Phil is going to be in the lead heading into the 29th hand.
Which is extremely important because Phil will bet second. He can just follow Renee's bet and, of course, hopefully maintain that lead going into the 30th hand, which is our last hand.
And he knew that, making that surrender bet. Took the shot that Renee was going to lose this hand, and he was right.
If I win the 1,000, we're even.
Did you hear, Renee? Had I won that hand, we'd have been even. Well, he didn't win the hand.
3,000.
And Renee comes out with a $3,000 bet on hand 29. He is $2,000 behind Phil Hellmuth.
So Phil had an extra 1,000 to spend, if you will. So he comes out with 4. Well, he has worked hard to maintain this lead the last few hands, and he's hung on.
If you lose and I win.
That's true.
Oh,
There's a 10 for Phil. Renee with a 4 of 14. Dealer showing a 2 in the hole. She's got a 10. That's going to give her a 12. Action moves over to Renee.
If I double, I have a chance.
That will give him a chance. But you got to figure Phil to follow him, and because he's got the perfect hand to do it.
5, 6, 7 would be good.
Renee has $6,000. 1 card face down. Double down card.
Okay, he's got 6 out there. Yeah, if I bet exactly 1, let's see, that's 5 and 6. If we both lose, I'm ahead. If we both win,
10 seconds.
I'm ahead. Doubling
right.
for less.
Doubling for 1,000.
If we both win, we're even.
No. I think Renee may have miscounted the chips. If they both win, Phil's ahead by $1,000.
17.
Oh.
There's a 17 for the dealer.
Oh, it looks bad for me.
Going to come down to the cards.
No, I bet 5. You have 6.
Yeah, but 12 and 10.
There's a 14 for Renee. He's going to lose his $6,000 bet. And a 19 for Phil, mission accomplished. He's going to be the chip leader going into the 30th hand. While just $13,000 separates our final pair with one hand to go, we have to step out for our final commercial break. But when we come back, it's the poker pro and his blackjack foe. Will Phil match a UBT medallion to his poker bracelets? Or should Celine Dion expect a new piece of bling? You've got to stay tuned to find out.
If you like watching the UBT, then you'll definitely love playing Elimination Blackjack on our official website, clububt.com, where every month hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash and prizes are up for grabs.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Blackjack Tour. We have our Club UBT Celebrity Invitational at the Venetian going on. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Hand number 30. This is the final hand of the match. Only $13,000 separates our chip leader, Phil, from Renee. But, Max, Renee gets to bet last here.
Renee gets to bet last. Now, Phil's going to make a move, but whatever he does, look for Renee to make the perfect counter move. So right now, it's just going to come down to who gets the cards and who gets the luck.
And this is heads up in his rawest form. No secret bets, everything out in the open. Enough from us. We are about to crown our UBT champ, Michelle. You know what to do. Fire up that shoe. Let's deal out some action.
Well, here we go.
Good luck.
Button is on Phil. He's our chip leader, but like we talked about before, no secret bets here.
No secret bets. He maneuvered himself into this position. Makes a nice bet here, Matty. Bets $22,000. He can surrender to the low position. He's forcing Renee to have to win this hand.
Renee throws out $60,000.
And a pretty fair bet of his own right there, because now Phil cannot double and catch him if they both win.
Oh, look at this, an ace for Phil. He would love to see a blackjack right here.
I don't mind if he has a blackjack, by the way. Give him a blackjack, but let me win the hand. Or bust.
And Renee's right. He knows he needs to win this hand.
Is he going to get it? No, he picks up another ace. Renee with a 17. Dealer shows our players a 2. And in the hole, we can see the ace. Going to give her a 3 or 13.
And Phil can't split or double, Matty, because it's not going to help him.
Well, it doesn't really matter what I do, does it, Renee?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. She has to bust.
So maybe there's a little wiggle room left here.
There is, just a little.
Wow. Okay. Doesn't matter what I do here. Unless she makes exactly 17 and I make the super genius surrender.
That's right, it takes away the push.
Which would mean I'd win. Surrender.
Interesting. Interesting. Super genius surrender, he calls it.
Very well thought out under pressure.
Well, this takes Phil down to $326,000.
Yeah, but this was good because I got 17 by this move, right?
I got to win the hand.
Yep.
Well, waving off. Yes, indeed, you have to win this hand. Renee needs the dealer to bust in order to be our next UBT champ.
Just a 6 would be fine. 6 is nice. 5 would be freaky.
Here we go. Oh, and it is freaky.
Well, the super genius surrender worked, Matty. We got a new champion.
He says the 5 would be freaky. The dealer hits into an 18, and the super genius surrender works for Phil Hellmuth. As Renee walks off the stage, we have our UBT champ. Well, we already have a lot of accomplishments, a lot of hardware. Well, Phil Hellmuth, you can now add one more. You are the Club UBT Celebrity Invitational at the Venetian champion. Congratulations, my friend. John here from the Venetian. He's here to officially congratulate you.
Thank you, sir.
Venetian, I'd like to congratulate Phil Hellmuth for being today's Celebrity UBT Venetian champ. Great job, Phil.
Thank you, sir.
Phil, of course, we got your cash right here for you, as if you needed any more. And Shandy, like I said, has that extra hardware for you, the coveted gold medallion for yourself. Congratulations, Phil.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations. Hey, Phil, it's a testament. You have worked hard. This man has worked hard at what he's doing. For the Venetian, everyone here at the UBT, we thank you for joining us. May all your faces come with aces. We'll see you guys real soon.
For expert analysis of this epic match, replays, tips, and strategies from the pros, or to learn how to win a free spot at a future UBT final table, log on right now to www.clububt.com.